So we visited this neighborhood a while ago. We were contacted by a Worcester resident who had mentioned to us that her neighbor had a wireless smart utility meter, which are the ones being used in the National Grid pilot program, and the neighbor didn't know anything about the pilot. And so we had a question because we didn't know if National Grid was just putting the meters up on various houses to increase the strength of the network without involving the people in the pilot, or if the people were actually in the pilot and they didn't know about it. So we came back to speak with a few of the neighbors, and they allowed us to view their electric bill so we could try to get to the bottom of it. And we're going to interview them now, and Claire will tell you a little bit more about the pricing plans and some of our concerns.
Hi, my name is Claire.
Hi, my name is Kevin.
Nice to meet you. We just met today for the
Right.
first time, and we were wondering what you thought about the smart meters on your house. Did you know that you had smart meters when they were installed?
No, I did not.
And how did you come to find out that you had a smart meter?
A friend of mine was investigating them.
Really? And she noticed them on your house?
Yes,
So then you found out you had a smart meter.
correct.
Okay, and had you heard about the National Grid pilot program, the experiment that they're doing?
No, I have not.
No, and you didn't read about it in the paper?
No, I have
Or
not.
nobody talked about it?
No.
Nobody's been calling you or texting you or sending you emails?
Not that I recollect. No.
Not that you recollect. And did you notice that your electric bill changed from the standard electric bill to this odd electric bill now?
No, I have not.
And did you notice your electric bill last summer? What happened? Is that when?
I can't
You
recollect
didn't,
that.
yeah, because they called 2020 peak events that you were unaware of. We at Halt MA Smart Meters were pretty sure that this was happening.
Correct.
And to meet Kevin and know for sure is mind-boggling. Kevin, each one of these smart meters cost, do you want to make a guess? What, if you take, so they're doing this experiment, and they put in 15,000 of these smart meters in the Worcester area. They're down to about 11,000. Do you want to take a guess at which each one of these cost? Us, the ratepayers, what we're
Myself,
paying for
for
each
this?
meter? Yeah, well, for the whole thing, because they all talk and all different antennas, and there's a lot of infrastructure.
I'd say about $50.
$50, huh? Well, you're off by a lot because each one, $7,000.
For this unit?
Well, for that and all the infrastructure that will allow that to work, for them to know when you're on vacation and charge you, 7 times the base rate, $7,000. The pilot is $30 million over budget. Have you been to the Sustainability Hub, Kevin? You haven't. You haven't been to the beautiful Sustainability Hub down by Clark. Well, it's a lovely, lovely place that has now cost $750,000 and is 1,400% over budget. But you haven't been there.
No.
Shocking. Shocking! I just want to make it perfectly clear. I am not in any way demeaning you for not knowing. This is absolutely on National Grid that you are in this experiment and do not know that you're in it.
Well, like Cheryl was saying earlier, I wouldn't put it past my landlord to finagle.
Oh, no. This has nothing. I'm not saying it has nothing to do with your landlord. This is between you and National Grid. You pay the bill.
Right.
This is you and National Grid. Hi, my name is Claire. Do you care if you're on?
No.
Okay, my name is Claire, and I just met you a second ago. Your name is
Leon.
Leon,
How
hi.
you doing?
Very
Hello.
nice to meet you. So we just met a moment ago because we were out here talking to your neighbor Kevin
Yes.
about the National Grid pilot, the experiment with smart meters, so-called smart meters. And I'm looking at your bill, you sweet thing, and I'm looking that your usage is actually very low. At your monthly usage at 181 kilowatts. So on those 20 peak event days that National Grid called, they were supposed to either call you with a robocall. Did you ever get robocalls?
No.
So like you pick it up and it's what do you call it? Like an automated voice, like a recording. And it would say, I'm assuming it's a recording. It actually could have been a human being. Saying, hey, Leon, tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., try to conserve because it's going to be a peak day and your electricity is going to be super expensive.
No, never.
You never got a call like that. You never got a text.
No.
You never got an email.
No, nothing.
You couldn't call them and say, I'm done with you people. You know, take me off of this, and I want my money back from you. They're going to force you to stay in this experiment until the end of December. Would you agree? Would you have a problem with?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you would. You know, of course you would, because
Yes.
you're a consumer,
Yeah.
and they've pulled the hood over your eyes, and they have not informed you of what they were. They're compelled to inform you by not only God's law, but by the Department of Public Utilities, and I'm sure there's federal laws too. I don't even know.
Well, what's so kind of unbelievable is that they're supposed to be looking at whether you're changing your behavior relative to pricing. If you don't even know about the pricing, how can you possibly
But how do they
change?
change in our behavior? Like,
Well, they want you to maybe run your dishwasher and your washing machine and
to
dryer.
be more conservative, like.
Well, they
run-
want you to
run
do it
out
at different
at
times
night.
of day.
Yeah.
and conserve too.
So what they want us to do is to go by their times and all this and that when they use certain things.
Right.
Right.
They call it
Oh.
shifting load.
Yeah.
So, you know, instead of you finish dinner at 6 o'clock and you push the button on the, say, the dishwasher, or even washing your dishes if you have an electric hot water heater, they
Yeah.
want the dishes to sit in the sink dirty till 8:15, and then you put your, then you
I
do the
understand
dishes.
what you're saying.
There's
now.
a
Yeah.
sustainability hub down by Clark
Yeah.
University. Have you ever visited that?
No.
Oh, it's a beautiful facility. It's beautiful, and it's only 1,400% over budget.
Did
It was
you-
supposed
did
to
you
cost
know about it?
$50,000.
No.
That's
I
right.
didn't know nothing
It was
about
supposed to
it.
cost $50,000. It cost $750,000 that we're paying for, by the way. But you've never been there. You've never visited the sustainability hub.
No.
Oh, that shocking! National Grid, in order to peg you into different categories in when they're looking at the results of the experiment, they bought all kinds of data on you, your financial information, and your lifestyle information. You didn't know that they did that?
Nope.
You didn't know that they went and
I
bought all
didn't.
this? You didn't give them express permission
I
to
don't
go
know
and buy
nothing.
data on you?
Nope. I don't know nothing
Does
about
that bother you at all? that
Yeah, it
National
does
Grid-
bother me now
I
knowing
would-
about
I
it.
would
Yeah.
think so. I would
Yes.
think so.
Yes, it does.
You know that they put some in as early as 2012. You may have had it since then, where they've been collecting your behavior.
So more or less, they're charging us extra money, and that we don't know nothing about it. That they're doing this little experiment.
Right.
That we're supposed to be doing certain things at certain times.
Well, right. They want
that
you to shift.
they don't. Yeah.
Right.
Well, if we don't know about it, how can you shift anything?
They want
if
you
you
to
don't
shift the
know.
load, which is it's a very good goal for them to have,
Yeah.
to shift the load. And there's a lot of reasons for that. But you're
But
you're
without
being
telling,
ill-informed.
but
That's
without
right.
telling people that, then that means that they're getting more money from people.
Right.
You know,
Hi, my name is Claire.
Cleveland.
So Cleveland, we just met a moment ago. You live in this apartment building.
Yes.
And you brought out your electric bill because your neighbors were out here.
Yes.
And I see that you're not in the pilot, just by the way your bill is structured. But we were talking, but you do have a smart meter. One of these smart meters is yours. Do you have
This one right
This
here.
smart meter is yours, although you're not in the pilot. Did you know that National Grid bought a great deal of data on you, your financial and your
No.
lifestyle data?
No.
Does that bother you at all?
Yes. I
Do you
should
think it's
know.
the electric company's business what your financials are?
No, it's not the business.
And you didn't call National Grid and tell them you didn't want to be in the pilot anymore, so we don't think you were ever in the pilot. Is that? And you don't. Do you live behind this wall?
No, I live right here.
You live right here, so
my
you live
apartment.
behind
Yes.
these 6 meters, and there's 2 more over there. I don't know if they're on camera. So we don't know if these could have been installed as early as early to mid 2012. We know that they were installed at least before mid 2014.
And when did you move into the building? I remember we talked about this.
I've been here
Oh, you've been
now
before?
almost 3 years.
God,
They
if
don't,
it's
well,
in
the
your
people
house.
here, like, really don't know what know. Like, my new neighbors that stay next to me, they don't even know nothing about it.